Holy shit. I hate to be right. Truly, I hate to be right. But what have I told y'all about the evangelical egregore? I've told y'all that it exists, that it has infected especially American mainstream Christianity, and that it is a destructive and disgusting force. And how do we know, and where it is, where it's going, and why it's so prevalent? Oh, I don't know, maybe because, these hardcore, super Christian, whatever people think Jesus is a liberal. And not only is he liberal, but he's weak. I mean, like, this just in. Being nice to people and actually following the tenets of Christianity makes you a weak lib. In the past few decades, Christians could kind of pretend that they were all under one banner of being Christian to an extent. But now it's becoming very obvious that they cannot do that anymore. So of course the Jesus that Christians are supposed to be following, you know, like the brown Middle Eastern man who espoused all of these values of kindness and love thy neighbor, has very obviously been replaced by MAGA Jesus, the one riding a velociraptor with an AK and wearing a nice red hat. But see, the thing about egregores is that in occult philosophy, these aren't like the real deity, these are fakes. They're apparitions that are created from people thinking hard enough about these things and slapping a name on it. And because enough people genuinely believe that Jesus is this hyper-masculine, super macho, and intense guy, right, with the flaming sword and everything, yes, that combined with lack of biblical literacy has created an actual occult-level egregore of Jesus in the churches. There are a lot of groups that actively try to fight Christian nationalism, like this one that I've got right here, because Christian nationalism and Christofascism are definitely a big problem right now because of the tenets of this egregore, which is virulent misogyny, racism, just really bad economic policy, things that actively keep people down as much as possible. These people have blocked domestic violence bills. These people have actively infiltrated politics to try and strip women of rights. Some of them now in Texas are trying to go after no-fault divorce. And obviously the topic of abortion has always been under fire since they realized that they could get more votes with that than virulent racism. This is exactly why I have this platform and exactly why I'm doing my chaplaincy cohort with the Order of St. Hildegard. Because I and other people want to remind people that this is not Jesus, never was, and never will be. And also, the Order of St. Hildegard is an interfaith organization, and their fall chaplaincy cohort applications are now open. So if you want to learn some good leadership and community building skills, definitely check them out because that's how we kill this egregore, alright? So let's get it done.